Change your heart, change your life, change the planet.
Hey, it's Tim Van Orden coming to you from the Kelly Stand Road in Sunderland, Vermont, which is about 12 miles north of where I live. And you can probably hear the stream right over there. There's some beautiful waterfalls and whirlpools right there. Really nice spot to swim and cool off on a hot summer day. Anyway, I came out here today to do a mountain bike ride up the Kelly Stand Road. It climbs for 7 straight miles all the way to the summit of the Green Mountain Range, and then you turn around and zip back down. And it's a great workout and a lot of fun as you're heading back down. And the reason that I'm on this ride today is that yesterday, while running on the Appalachian Trail, I smashed my toes on a rock at full speed while coming down the mountain. And I think I broke my toe. I crushed it. It is just nasty, and there's a large lump on the right side. I broke this toe before a couple years ago, and it feels very similar, the way the bones are kind of sticking out in there. So I think it's broken. And there's not really much you can do for a broken toe except isolate it and stay off of it. So I'm backing off on running right now, and I'm gonna work on mountain biking and just try to keep myself going, keep my legs strong through lots of uphill mountain biking. And hopefully that's enough to keep me engaged for the stair climb race coming up in September. The reason that I make the videos that I do and I talk about the topics that I talk about is to give people an understanding of emotional resilience. That's my biggest field of study now. How can we bounce back when life throws us a curve? How can we bounce back when life comes up and just wham, smashes you in the toes at full speed with a sledgehammer? That's what it felt like. So I want to learn how to bounce back. I want to learn how to be resilient. I want to learn how to have a mind like water. Because if you have a mind like rock or stone and a sledgehammer hits it, boom, it's going to crack it. There's going to be a deep crack there. There's going to be a divide. There's going to be chips and shattered pieces, and you're not going to be able to put it back together, just like Humpty Dumpty. But when you have a mind like water and you come along and you smash that water with a sledgehammer, yeah, there's the disturbance and a lot of the water flies away and there's separation and things are getting spread apart. But then it falls back down, comes back together, and goes back to calm. And that's the idea of a mind like water. We can't get rid of the disturbance. We can't avoid trauma and drama from showing up in our life, but we can bounce back. We can be more like water than stone. So that's what these tools are all about, how to bounce back. So I was recording a note yesterday when I smashed my toe. I'm listening to a phenomenal book called The Myth of Freedom, and I was in the middle of recording a note on this guy when I hit the rock. And I'm going to play that for you now. Extraordinarily useful, as I just crushed my toe. Holy cow, I just smashed my toe so hard and didn't fall. And I think I might have broken 2 toes. My tripod just flew in half. It's extreme pain going through my toe, but I'm okay. I'm just noticing it. And I'm back, and here I am, I'm running again. I feel the burn in my toes, it's excruciating, but I'm not judging it as negative. I just noticed that it's there. Okay, so my thought. You get to hear how I bounce and what that was like for me. But more importantly, okay, that was yesterday. And there was a little bit of disappointment that came along because I wanted to run more. Like, okay, I'm not done running, but crap, I can't run. I've got to do something else now. And I had a little bit of a, but then it's like, okay, there's biking, there's other things. So today, grabbed my mountain bike, put it in the car, drove the 15 minutes up here to Sunderland. I'm about to get the bike off and get ready, and I'm like, where's my helmet? Where are my gloves? Where are my glasses? Oh no, I put them on the top of the car while I was putting the bike on the rack, and I left them there. So who knows where my helmet and glasses and gloves are now? They blew off my car. Hopefully they blew off in my driveway. But maybe they blew off on my road, or maybe they blew off on the highway on the way here. I don't know, but they're gone, at least right now. and I don't want to be biking down a dirt road that's really steep without a helmet and gloves. So here's another opportunity for me to bounce. So I'm gonna hang out by the brook and listen to some more book and take some notes and just enjoy the day and maybe write in my notebook, and then head back home and realize that, okay, can't run, can't bike, but there's still other things that I can do. This is not the end of the world. My toe is not the end of the world. Not being able to bike right now is not the end of the world. There's still a world all around me. In fact, I can hear some people up there, maybe a couple hundred meters away, that are in one of the swimming holes, and they're having a really good time. I hear laughter every now and again. So just because my day seems wrecked doesn't mean that the world around me is wrecked or problematic. There's no drama out here. The drama is only in here because I had expectations. So rather than focusing on what I can't do, it's like, all right, sledgehammer just hit me. Let the water splash, that's fine. Feel what you're feeling, that's fine. Don't try to suppress it, but then let the water come back down. Don't hold on to it. Don't run with those thoughts. Don't take those thoughts into another place and predict what your future is going to look like now because you can't run or because you can't bike. Let it go. Let gravity bring that water back to calm. And then take a deep breath. Look around. You say, well, what else is here? Wow, I'm in a really beautiful spot. That's pretty cool. And now I actually get to sit here and enjoy it rather than busting my butt going up the mountain. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Maybe, I got a good idea. What if I go over right there by the water's edge and I do a couple hundred squats instead of a bike ride? Not the same, but that's still pretty hard, and I can do that right there. I don't need a bike to do squats. And to do squats next to a beautiful flowing brook, that's going to be inspiring. So let's do that instead, right? Here we go. But if you don't have the habits built yet, those chunks can actually be really dangerous. They end up like fists that just keep jabbing at you because it's too much. Because my brain is trying to process the entire thing at once.